It is simply inevitable that I keep on testing systems and opportunities to make money online. And this is the opportunity for a robot that I was introduced like around a month and a half ago or like 2 months ago, and that I decided to test. And after I see the results of the robots, then I was just gonna go ahead and tell you about it. So I'm actually talking about in AutoTrader, which basically means that you won't have to trade manually. It's just going to do it for you, which is something of, or some of the things that you guys ask for it a lot in the comment section. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about it. Welcome to a brand new video, people. The king right here, BLW Online Trading. And in this specific video, I'm going to present to you the robot that I've been using for the past 2 months. You could easily make around $20,000 with this robot during the last 2 months. We're gonna see, I'm gonna explain you exactly how, but it's not just a magic trick that is just gonna turn $100 into $100 million, because it's not gonna be like that. But I am going to teach you exactly what I'm doing, and right here you can do exactly the same thing I'm doing, and we will be able to get some similar results. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the basics, because probably you don't understand exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about AutoTrader. Because if you actually look it up online, you're gonna see a bunch of things in regards to like selling cars or something like that. But no, this time I'm actually talking about a system or a software that can trade automatically for you in the day trading market. Now, this specific AutoTrader that I'm going to talk about is actually for Forex trading. So it's not going to be good for binary, for stocks, not really. But in the end, if what you're looking for is to actually make money, then this system will do it for you. Or at least it has done it for me in the past couple of months. So what this system will do is that it will analyze the market on your behalf, and it will start placing positions based on the settings of the robot. And basically when you use these type of systems, what your target is passive income, meaning that a system that you can actually make passive money without you having to do anything. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Now, having said that, let's go ahead and discuss what is this new software. And this one's called Perceptrader AI, which stands for artificial intelligence. So Perceptrader, sorry, because the word is kind of hard. Perceptrader AI is a Forex system that basically works with, it works actually with 4 different pairs. I literally have the PDF right here, which basically you get as well. And it actually works with AUD, CAD, AUD, NZD, NZD, USD, NZD, CAD, GBP, CHF, and USD, CAD. It works with all these pairs in 5 minutes and so on. I mean, I'm not going to go through all the details right now. But one thing that you should know is that this system was created with ChatGPT, which, if by any chance you have no idea what it is a robot service or artificial intelligence that is on the web right now. It actually became pretty popular like a few months ago. I didn't really talk about it that much, but it was really popular, and probably you've heard about it. And it also works with Google's Bard AI for market forecasting and trade filtering. If you ask me exactly what's the algorithm, I don't know it. Obviously, they keep it hidden so that you have to buy it, right? Because it's not going to be free like to everyone. But what's important to know is the results that you're able to have. And it also has some indication as to what is the type of account that you're going to be having. So depending on the type of account that you're going to be having, how much should be like the deposit, the leverage, and stuff like that. So basically it includes everything. But this is what the system is. It actually works on MetaTrader 4. It's a MetaTrader 4 platform. And yeah, it works with a VPS service so that it places trades automatically even if your computer is off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I do want to share with you my results so far with this system, which is right here. This is my FX book, and this is a real trading account that I have with IC Markets. I made like a very small deposit just to test like the robots because I don't like to test them on demo. You know, slippage is different, spread is different. So I decided to open just a brand new account with 1,200 and leverage and deposited around 150 bucks. So far, I've made 16 bucks out of those 150 bucks. This is where it started. And this is the trend. Here we have a huge drawdown. Well, not huge, I mean 10%. Then it continues and continues. And so far, I have 12.57% in profit. Now, I traded in August for like 6 days or 7 days or something like that. It wasn't entirely August. And so far this month, we are at 7.83% in profits. So we're actually looking at a 12% profit demand in a couple of months. Is actually something really, really good. Now, they do have their own MyFX book, which actually, let me look it up. This is one of their accounts that they have with this one right here. And as you can see, this is the trend of the robot. Here, it did have like a drop, another one, but then take a look at the actual trend. It's always growing. So we're talking about 4.25, 40.91 in June, 13.5, 22.94, 8.22. These are pretty much like standard numbers. You're gonna have to change like the settings and stuff like that. But I'm gonna show it to you as to how to do it. And ever since 2019, when it was created, this is the actual trend so far. $228,000, 228% balance increase. And these are like the numbers. This is very low risk. Look, 1.61% increase, 1.59. The biggest one was 256. So it's very little risk, but still, it actually works pretty good. So my personal results, and this is what I want you to realize. These are my personal results, are 12.57%. And I'm going to share with you right now, like my settings. So when I actually go into my MT4, I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go to expert advisors and go to properties. In properties, this is what we will see. All of these numbers are the settings. We can go one by one, but once you actually install it, it would be better if you actually go one by one. But this is what I want you to realize are the ones that I actually have. Because in the end, in the manual, it actually says that if you're a beginner, you should just stick to the default settings that they have. But I actually took a look at it and take a look at it. Check, for instance, in the A, is this not important? Allow manual trading buttons, it's false, which means that you're not going to be able to trade manually if you have the robot. Lot sizings, this is super important. I'm set at low risk, 0.25%. I put on my stop loss, 0.25. That's actually very, very low. And yeah, you should be in around that direction again. Then the deposit, which is 0.25. And you can actually go into all the settings right here. It says maximum floating drawdown. You could actually modify this if in case it goes down, let's say 12, 13%. You can just go ahead and stop the trade right there so that you don't actually go further than that. You can check those out. But so far, it's actually pretty working good in this way. I'm not going to change it right now directly in the video, but probably I'll go through this drawdown settings in a little bit. But here are the pairs and here are the settings. I installed it by default. I want to make that clear. I installed it by default, and these are the results that I have by default. So hopefully that makes sense. Now I know I'm gonna get this question like, Chris, how much money can I make with it, right? And that's actually super important. I want you to keep in mind something clear. I deposited $146. It's very little money. Considering the fact that you're gonna be making around 5% per month, it's $5 per month. I mean, unless you're like in Venezuela or a country where $10 is a lot of money, that's fine. But if you live in a country with a minimum wage of at least $100 a month, it's not gonna do the deal. So I deposited the $146 just like to test it. But right now, I actually have this account on IC Markets, $1,600 that I'm literally going to deposit right now into this account, 612. So I'll send a request, and there you go. And now my broker, there you go, $1,758. Now this is a whole different balance, okay? Now, The reason why I decided to move my money into the broker account now is because I already saw that we can trust it, so I'm going for it. And I only moved like $1,000, but I could actually move even this $1,940 as well if I wanted to. I'm not going to because I don't want to like put all the eggs in one basket. And plus, this same AutoTrader has different options for other AutoTraders, so I might as well just use one of them. But or maybe I just put out the money in October. I'm not sure. But trust me, when we're talking about $1,000, let me just, I don't know if it's going to be refreshed. No, it's not. But if we're talking about a 12% out of a $2,000 account, then we're talking about $240, which is completely different, right? My plan is to actually take this trading account all the way to like 20 grand so that I can start making like around maybe, I don't know, $2,000, $1,000 a month just passively. But I'll let you know when I get there. Real question here, is this robot trusted? And the reason why I put this question in the video is because it's not a BLW robot. So I did not create it. Does it involve risk? Yes. As every single trading application, every trading style, it involves risk. Now, so far, it has been trusted for me because I'm getting good results. The coolest thing in regards to these robots is that they're not going to handle your money. You're going to choose whatever broker you want to, put in your money, and then install the AutoTrader. But nobody's going to touch your money, you know, like just the broker. All right. So to me, it is trusted and it's actually pretty good. It's not the first robot that I actually used from Validity Trading. And the other ones made me like 100 or 200% in return, combining all of my accounts. So why not trust this one? This is the newest one. And so far, I'm actually enjoying it. Now the final question is, Chris, how can I get this robot, right? And this is the hardest part of the video, mostly because I know some of you, there's cat hair everywhere. Basically because I know you guys are, you know, really asking about the budget all the time. This is not a cheap robot, but this is because it's an amazing robot. And the price of it is $1,800. Now, I'm not saying it's expensive for me, and maybe some of you who are watching this is like, oh, okay, so $2,000, fine. I made like, I don't know, $6,000 a month, so I can take like 30% of my balance. Fine. But if this is too much for you, my biggest recommendation is to trade manually and increase that money. Or if you don't want to trade manually, then save money to buy it. If you buy a $300 robot that is not going to make you money, it's just going to be worthless. But if you actually invest the $1,800 into a robot that it is going to make you money, then it's completely worth it. I know you know exactly what I'm saying. And honestly, I wouldn't even care that much about the $2,000 if I was like looking forward to make $2,000 a month. Does that make sense? So this is the price of it, and it's available worldwide. I'm actually going to put the link to it in the description of this video so you can check it out. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button as usual. And yeah, go ahead and start following me for more if you're not subscribed. And that's pretty much it, people. I'll see you next time. Cheers.